We actually have a show.
For an hour.
Going to go
Are we live or?
Yeah, we have to go live though.
I think we are live.
I think
I'm
Like, I
losing my
think-
mind on
It's my favorite intro.
Classic.
Everyone, get out your wee-wees. We are having a French version. No, it is.
No,
Clickbait
it's not a French version. That's a Deshaun version. Break,
Yes.
taking out your wee-wee.
Oh, hey, wee-wee. It is Thursday, March 24th, our year of 2022. We have the Clickbait Sports crew here. Brandon Perna, what's going on with your stadium right now?
It was on fire. It is literally on fire. And after we go through the intros here, I'm going to make an executive decision and show you what the stadium looked like as it was burning. It's been contained, but I've got a bunch of tweets and videos to show of Russ basically trying to cook our stadium to the ground.
Yeah.
Chef Russ is
Chef
just
Russ.
warming up, baby. Chef Russ is getting ready. He's burning that souffle, and he's going to be burning those footballs for long touchdowns. And then he'll probably singe Jerry Judy's hands, and he'll be out for the season.
Mm-hmm. To your right, or actually to your left, Brandon, is Cowboys fan extraordinaire, Le Scooter Magruder. How you doing, Scoots?
Listen, I am just so surprised. We have been doing this experiment called Clickbait Sports for over a year now. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy.
Wow.
Is it really a good
I
thing?
know. What are we
know.
doing
I
with
don't
our
know.
lives?
I'm
Speaking
having
of
fun.
that, down below you, Scooter, is a man who I think he went on a date with Ben Stiller before.
No,
the
it
show.
wasn't Ben Stiller.
You ask, is that hair gel? And
I was just
Yes, it
doing
was.
the Deshaun Watson experience. Let's be real
Uh-huh.
here.
how you doing, Tree?
You know what? It was out. It was completely consensual. Don't worry. I will not be pressing charges. I'm doing all right, though, Five. How are you, Mr.
I'm doing okay, but we're already getting super chats coming in here.
Yep.
Oh my
It looks
God.
like it's a Tom day.
Yep, it is a Tom day. Speaking of Tom,
Actually, it's
he's
not a Tom
here.
day. That's me. Ah.
Tom is not here. Tom is not here, but Elmo will be in his place today. Elmo will be joining us for the entire show. How you doing down there, Elmo?
Whoa. Jesus.
Oh.
That's loud. Elmo.
Well,
Didn't
Elmo is
something
loud, so it
happen
works
today, Elmo, in Green Bay? That one of your players was signed by another team.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that, Elmo?
Elmo's sad.
Elmo's sad. Is Elmo sad that he's making $10 million a year in Kansas City?
Elmo love MVS.
I
fine.
didn't hear that when Green Bay was sending him death threats a year ago.
Whoa,
What
that
is
escalated.
on the agenda for today,
Yes.
though?
All right. Thank you for your commentary, Elmo. Appreciate it. I'm sure you'll weigh in on other things.
I
Let's
can't
start-
see. Not
Let's
a damn
start-
thing.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Can't see.
Let's start
we're
with the
4 minutes
topic.
in. We already swore.
He didn't. Well,
I didn't
that's
swear.
what people would consider.
Elmo
that
don't
awkward.
swear. I said I can't see a damn thing. Literally.
All right.
nothing.
So before the show,
No
Deshaun
eyeball.
Watson was being looked into for a 10th allegation And apparently, whatever happened in Houston, apparently Deshaun Watson has the greatest lawyer ever, or there just wasn't enough evidence.
No evidence.
He will not be charged in this 10th criminal allegation. Now, the all 22 is still out on him, as in the all 22 allegations against him, but Watson will face no criminal charges. Apparently, that's the last hurdle to clear. So instead of us talking about what if he gets charged, we're just going to talk about what if he just sucks, I guess.
Well, why don't we just talk about what now?
Yeah.
Because like everyone was holding off thinking, well, what happens if he gets charged? The Browns would be in a terrible position. What do they do with Baker Mayfield? Well, it's like, what do we do now? He's not getting charged. Only thing now is civil. Where do we go from here?
I still think he's going to get suspended at some point. I think that he will. Yeah.
Not an Elmo.
That decision coming out 40 seconds before we went live really busted us up.
Don't worry.
This-
Let me
We had a
take
real
over. ladies
clickbait
and
title and
gentlemen.
everything. It was,
All
it
right,
was a-
yes,
it was
take over, Brandon.
Because my stadium nearly burnt down.
What happened there?
Okay, so check it. We got Kate here on Twitter who is on a tour of the Broncos Stadium, which is technically called Empower Field, but it's mile high. There is no name for this stadium, but they were on a stadium tour and literally noticed a fire across the way.
Yeah, there's a fire in the stadium. It's over on the east side.
Can you imagine if those are your season tickets and you're just there?
Yeah. Let's take a look at where we're going to be. That thing spread quickly because what happened after?
So there's a little fire. They evacuated everyone. Nobody has been injured or hurt. So I should lead with that so you don't worry. Let's go down to what was seen from the road.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Essential.
Do you know what it feels like to see your stadium on fire after
I'm
you've
a
had
Mets
such
fan. I know.
a great offseason? One, this feels like a bad omen. So now I'm scared. Now I'm just
Great omen.
scared by what sort of black magic is at work here. And then you're like, well, what if the whole stadium burns down? Where the hell is my team going to? Luckily,
Well, dude, don't listen to me, man. Our stadium was completely imploded by a supervillain, and most of the team died except for Heinz Ward. So don't give me that.
Listen, Brandon, I don't want to put bad juju on you, but this happened to the Mets, and they missed out horribly on the playoffs. Like they had a good team that year, and they collapsed like a folding chair down the stretch. So I hope that doesn't. Oh my gosh, that looks like a stadium riot of some kind. Like that looks like from a third world country.
It looks like it's somebody from Argentina, Brazil, or Ecuador after a bad decision by a referee.
right. And he's in the middle of that. Like they just tossed him in there.
No, it's his head on a pike.
Right. And there's a riot like happening outside, like in the stadium.
Do they know how this started? Does anyone know how this started?
not exactly. There's some construction going on at the stadium, I guess, and so the people working.
I heard
John Elway was trying to do like a ding dong ditch. He tried to do the burning pool.
Nah, I was a Raider
realized
fan.
It wasn't
Stop
a doorbell, and he just let it burn.
I think Sierra was having a rehearsal before, she was trying it out, and a fan just saw her shake that, a little bit, and he exploded. That's what happened.
Yeah, we should have.
What
are the 10 things that started the fire here?
Let's speculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took out a section there.
Oh my
a couple
God.
sections.
Oh my!
You got
gonna
Champ
be-
Bailey, Jason Elam, John Lynch. Their nameplates in the Ring of Fame, Ring of Fire, torched.
Y'all put
torched.
Jason Elam in the Ring of Honor already.
Oh, I'll
yeah.
do it, man. Jason Elam had the record for the longest kick in NFL history until Justin Tucker. Actually,
Yeah,
wait,
he
not it was Prater.
I thought Matt Prater did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Elam had it for a
he-
while though.
But anyway, that's what happened right before we went on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope that's not a bad omen for you.
Yeah, I know. I was legit like scared. I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." The funny thing though was like everybody on Twitter instead of being like,
Yeah, it
hey,
did.
does anybody have
Oh, it
any
did.
information on if anybody was hurt, was just like joke after joke after joke. Oh, the stadium's on fire. Who can get in the best little one-liner about this?
The puns.
Elmo, what do you think about the stadium fire?
I can't see. I literally have
What-
no eye holes.
Elmo, if you were, because I know that you're smart, Elmo. What are you supposed to do if there's a fire?
Water?
Well, what if you don't have any water? Let's suppose you're in the room and there's smoke everywhere, there's fire, and your parents are burning alive and are being singed by a demon. What would you do in that situation? Come on, man, you've got this. Plenty of time.
Elmo uses Big Bird's corpse.
When did Big Bird die? What the heck is this?
What do you got against Big Bird, man? All he
What
has is
metaverse
imaginary
are
elephant.
we
man.
in?
He's not
Elmo.
killing you.
It's not Elmo. It was the fire.
No,
Elmo,
what if you?
stop
No, what he's
rock
trying
and
to say is
roll.
that he started the fire and passed it off as an accident.
We are
Evil
off
Elmo.
track
Wow. Okay.
extremely. We're off track
All right,
extremely.
let's talk.
Let's get
about-
back on
It's too
track.
Yeah.
expensive for Elmo to light
Okay,
fire.
back to this. Why hasn't Baker Mayfield been traded? What is the problem there? I feel like his value has dropped, even though he's done nothing wrong. Thoughts on that? Tree.
It's because Cleveland has absolutely no leverage. They traded for a franchise quarterback. He's visibly unhappy. He requested a trade. Cleveland says no. And you'd be lucky to get a third-round pick for him at this point. Not because of
third
what
round.
he is. Yeah, because, look, everyone knows they need to trade Baker Mayfield. He's coming off a terrible season with an injury he shouldn't have been playing on. It doesn't matter about his reputation, how good he did in 2020. Everyone knows they need to get rid of him. So you know what? I think Sam Darnold might end up getting more in return than Baker Mayfield. Only because of just like there's no value. Like, where is he going to play?
Right.
Can
Who
I
is
pose
still-
a question for this then?
Yes.
Let's frame it like this.
T-pose.
Because the team that's apparently, well, I guess Carolina or Seattle are the two possible options.
Okay.
But let's go to Seattle. Who is the Seahawks starting quarterback next year? Baker Mayfield, Drew Lock, Colin Kaepernick, or somebody they draft? Because, or hell, even is Geno Smith still there? Throw Geno Smith into it.
I honestly think we are we're not talking about someone, Jimmy G, who we can also talk about later on here to figure out his landing spot. But I think for this situation with Baker Mayfield, this is like an Amari Cooper situation. Okay. For some reason, you have let slip some information. You've talked to the wrong person, and this person has opened their mouths to other people, and it's spread. Right? It's spread, and you cannot get it back in the box. You can't put the toothpaste back in the box. It's out.
Emerald, that's a good question.
They don't like Baker Mayfield. They want to move on from Baker Mayfield. It's too late. They're going to get a 5th-round pick like we got a 5th-round pick. That's just how these things work.
I thought toothpaste was in a tube.
No, it's in a box. Like,
You had toothpaste in a box?
Yeah.
I want to
In
go
a
to
box,
Scooter's house
and then
and
you
just
take
see
it
the
out of the
toothpaste.
box, and it's
Oh.
inside the tube.
Yeah, and then it's inside the
Tube in a box.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's
Put
a
your
tube
tube
in
in
a
a box. Yeah. It's a
You know
tube
what's
in a
it's
box.
funny timing?
girl.
What's really funny timing is we have Elmo on the show, and in just 2 days in San Diego, California, we've got the first Sesame Street theme park on the West Coast opening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be there.
What's
Will
it called?
you?
Do you think
Are you going to
Rocky
set
will
it
be
on
there?
fire, Elmo?
Maybe.
Elmo burns down New
It
San
depends.
Diego.
Is Elmo
Theme
gonna
park.
get mad?
Probably. I think Elmo does get mad. I think Elmo realizes that Zadarius Smith signed with the Minnesota Vikings, and they're going to meet right at the quarterback. How do you feel about that?
Bro, you can go to Sesame Street? What the
Sesame
heck?
Street. I guess there's
Bro.
one in Philadelphia too.
Do we do a clickbait meetup at Sesame Street? Say we won't do it, chat. Say we
I don't
won't.
think 5 adult men going to Sesame
Yeah,
Street
that sounds
is a
like
good idea.
that sounds like a sex offender. I mean, Brandon can at least get away with it because he has a kid. But
I bring
5
my
Points
kid.
kids
We're
are in
fine.
college. Scooter doesn't have kids yet, and Elmo over here has
I'm Elmo.
homicidal and
Hey,
arson.
look, I'm looking at the chat.
So
Chat is down. Chat is down to meet all
think I
5
work
of us at Sesame Street.
Sesame
Type 1
Street,
if you're down to meet us at Sesame Street.
I'll go
Stop
to
playing.
Sesame Street.
I'll go to San Diego. We should go.
Yeah,
to
I
San
love
Diego.
San
Hey,
Diego.
never been
Go to
there.
We
I'm
could hit
gonna go
Lego.
there.
We could hit Legoland
Padres.
I'm gonna
after.
try to unionize.
Yeah. I love Coronado Beach. We could stay at the Dell. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
we
love
can visit the old
San
Qualcomm
Diego.
Stadium where it was taken down.
No,
This is
it
my
was
thing,
it was
okay?
destroyed.
Yeah,
Have you been to
that's what I
San
mean, it's
Diego?
destroyed. We can. No, I never have.
Oh.
We're talking
Ooh,
about Baker
beautiful.
Mayfield. how
Elmo
his
gonna start a
value-
union.
Elmo,
Yes, we got to start
drop
the
the
union.
union talk.
Union.
I swear to
I'll pick the
God, we'll
union.
get out the fire hose.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Amazon. We're gonna bust that union like your legs.
Not again.
I'm just trying to understand, how is everyone else getting value from their players? We have Amari Cooper. We're the Dallas Cowboys. We trade him. We get a 5th rounder. Tyreek Hill goes to the Dolphins. They get multiple picks. Okay. Where's the disconnect here? Some would argue Tyreek Hill's a better receiver. He's not that much better.
Everybody
Okay.
argue.
He's not that much better. So what? Where's the disconnect here? Is it just negotiation?
Negotiation and also with situation with the Dallas Cowboys, they felt that Amari Cooper, you could have saved more money at him, and people saw that coming from a mile away. So they saw it as more let's shed salary, and in Kansas City situation, they saw it as more let's get assets in return for one of our biggest weapons on the offense.
But to me, if you're a Kansas City fan, and let me know in chat as well, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're in a window right now, maybe a 2 to 3 year window where you can compete at a high level for the Super Bowl. Who's beating the Chiefs, right? They are one of the, you look at the AFC, it's the Chiefs at the top over there.
Not
That's who I-
anymore. Not anymore.
Okay, Chiefs, Broncos. But I'm saying,
It's
why trade?
Chiefs at the bottom. Bottom.
Why trade one of your best receivers when you're in win now mode, like Super Bowl mode? I don't. It's
I
bizarre to
asked
me.
Because
the
you
same-
needed to extend Michael Gallup. You wanted that money, so that's why you traded Amari Cooper for significantly less than his value, because you wanted that cap space.
But
That's
I mean,
as simple
I don't
as that.
The
think
Chiefs
we-
dumped. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's a separate issue, which I can attest to. That the Michael Gallup signing is not even that big. The Michael Gallup signing is a 2-year deal, the same type of deal we gave Amari Cooper. So I don't even know if that's why we got rid of Amari Cooper. Because if you look at some of the deals that some of these people are doing, look at Lyle Collins. He signed for the same amount of money he played with on the Cowboys.
You
So
fed
it's like,
Zeke too much.
say it again.
You fed Zeke too much.
A lot of people are looking at.
I
the
mean,
contract.
you can argue they really did. He seemed like he has a fumbling problem. A lot of
Listen,
fumbles.
I want to rewind a
Elmo
little
gets
bit. I want to rewind a little bit. Can Amari Cooper do what Tyreek Hill does on a football field?
No.
Nobody
No.
can. Nobody
No.
can.
That's why
but-
he was worth so much more, because he's a better player than Amari Cooper. He is just
Mhm.
not even close to what Tyreek Hill can do on a football. He's one of the rare, maybe only 3 guys that can turn a slant into a 90-yard touchdown. Or just
What other
outright-
receiver was traded recently?
Beats me.
Monte Adams.
Some guy named Devontae Adams. Can he
Yeah,
do what
so-
Tyreek Hill does on a football
That's what
field?
I'm saying though. Like Devontae Adams compensation way up here, Tyreek Hill compensation way up here. I
Just
don't think
above
the
Devontae.
difference in talent between Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper is that big of a difference to where we're getting a 5th round pick.
Yeah,
and
but-
you guys are getting multiple picks.
Scooter,
but-
Elmo
but
has
wait,
lots
you
of
just-
blind friends. It's good to know that you're blind too.
You
No,
just
but, like-
answered your question.
You're saying that
Scooter,
Devontae
The
Adams
talent
is
difference.
better than Cooper?
The
Cooper's in
talent
a
difference is
different
not
tier.
a 5th from a first, is what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what
but now you have mathematical evidence of that. That is what the league thinks Amari Cooper is worth. Is a fifth
that's
round
not what
pick.
the league thinks, though. It's not
Okay,
what
nobody
one
else-
team
It's not the league. It's about the cap space. That's all this is about.
It's about the money.
It's all he's about.
No, it's not always about the money, Elmo.
Oh.
It's about knocking the Cowboys.
Okay.
Ah.
The other question I want to ask, and I think Scooter, you might have asked this before, are the Chiefs, significantly worse because of this trade? And are they now, Brandon, at the bottom of the AFC West?
The Chiefs took the next to any quarterback leaving their team. The Chiefs took the biggest ding in talent of anyone in the NFL. Second closest is the Packers losing Davante Adams. And Davante Adams he's great. You could say he's the best receiver in the league, but I think the most explosive player in the league is Tyreek Hill. So the Chiefs are not going to be able to. Yeah, they're not going to be able to replace his production. You can get production out of Juju and MVS, but MVS with Aaron Rodgers and his 33 catches a season does not terrify me the way Tyreek Hill did. So it makes them worse. They're still really good, but the way I look at it is they were still, even after all the moves in the AFC, AFC West, every team's more competitive. Most people would still say the Chiefs are number one until proven otherwise. I think this knocks them right back down into the mix where we have no clue who's going to actually emerge on top of the AFC West. So
I agree.
I love
and
this
also,
move for the Chiefs. Love it.
Not only do I agree, but it's we're going to find out how good Patrick Mahomes is, right? Everyone has said and been talking Patrick Mahomes, he's the next GOAT, right? He's on the cover of Madden next to Tom Brady. Well, let's see how good you are.
Well,
let's see what it's like.
So he should be okay.
Yeah, but okay. Another thing is it's really unfair to make an assessment at this time without seeing what happens in the draft, because apparently this draft is loaded with receivers. Okay,
yeah.
They could go
none
out
of them are
and get
Tyreek Hill.
None of them are Tyreek
I'll put
Hill.
$100 right now. Not one of those receivers is as good as Tyreek Hill.
$100?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I would make that bet because this is a very deep wide receiver class.
Yeah,
over
you guys
what
don't
time
watch
period?
him play like I do. Man,
That's true. You get the close up of
hurt
everything.
me.
I
His
like how
breakout
you're
game was
assigning.
against my team.
I like how you're assessing his value based on the terror that he incites.
Yeah.
In you.
I take it personally.
So because Davante Adams doesn't scare you, he's less valuable than Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, no, Davante Adams scares me, and Derek Carr and Davante will be good, but it's different than Mahomes and Tyreek, and it's different than Aaron Rodgers and Davante. So,
All right.
I got
Next
Russell
topic.
Wilson now.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Next
of nothing.
topic.
I got God on my side.
I saw Adam Rank tweet this out, and he said, who would be the biggest shock if someone were to get traded before the end of this off season? Who would you be shocked by the most? And let's speculate, are there any moves that could be made? As you teased earlier, Scooter, Jimmy G not being talked about. Okay.
I'm
Matt
very
Ryan,
excited.
right. That domino fell. We're running out of options for Jimmy.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
only really
Hold on. Before we move on, we have to talk about the Matt Ryan situation because that is almost as egregious, if not more, than the Baker Mayfield situation. You got a guy who should have won a Super Bowl for your team, by the way, 28-3. Coach's fault, by the way. He gives your team everything. And he's willing to give them everything more. But they say, we're going to try for Deshaun Watson. We don't want you. Thank you for your service. That's all. That's it. What the heck? I'm telling you guys, teams have no loyalty to players. We're seeing it. The quarterback, the number one position where you should have the most loyalty, they don't care. So when players are sitting out for their money and they're saying, I'm not going to play till I get paid, I don't care because at the end of the day, organizations only care about you until they don't.
Yeah,
And it's just crazy.
What we're seeing now is organizations giving up on quarterbacks faster than ever, right? We're seeing them toss quarterback. Like, it doesn't matter your credentials. It doesn't matter your ability. The only reason that Rodgers is coming back to Green Bay at this age and this stage in his career is because he just won an MVP. Okay, that's the only reason, or two back to back. But you're seeing no team wants to be where the Giants were or where the Steelers were last year.
Fair enough.
Carting out the corpse of Ben Roethlisberger with a hand truck to get him to play NFL football.
We're going to celebrate that with our terrible towels every single day. It was agony and pain. We don't care.
But you're seeing teams give up on young guys too. Baker Mayfield, done. Mitch Trubisky, done after 3 years.
Wins, gone.
Yeah, all these guys. So teams have never been quicker to give up on quarterbacks than in this day and age. Like, I've never seen it before. So I don't.
Is that
a
good thing though? That's another question. That brings up the question: is that a good thing?
It is for all of our YouTube channels.
Should teams stay on a quarterback if it's not working? Maybe year 3 it works, but year 1 and 2 he was just getting used to it. Maybe y'all should keep Daniel Jones for 5, 6, 15 years. See how it works out. Why not?
I mean, you don't know. There's so many variables now in the NFL, but that is one thing that you're seeing, this new trend, this new copycatism of, hey, we took this guy number 1 overall and we think he's trash. Oh, well, let's just move on. They've learned not to. It's like selling a house. They've learned he's just a thing. We should not get attached to him.
Yeah. My argument with Matt Ryan's this. Remember, they were this close to getting Deshaun Watson, which would have set them back years because they would have traded draft picks and got bigger issues than, trading for Deshaun Watson and then probably signing Jarvis Landry and Leonard Fournette. They probably pissed off Matt Ryan in that process. And then they said, look, just quietly trade me to somewhere, help me get a chance in another ring, because Atlanta isn't going anywhere. Let's be real.
No.
And they are taking a $40 to $45 million dead cap hit just to trade Matt Ryan. I hope you enjoy Marcus Mariota before he gets injured in week 4.
No loyalty whatsoever. This man did everything for your franchise, and they're just like.
And then you look at the fans.
It's not a matter. It's about what have you done for me lately. It's a cruel.
You look at the timeline. All the fans, guess whose side they're on? It's not management. All the fans are saying, "I will root for Matt Ryan wherever he goes." Well, you know what? He's a Falcon to me forever. I don't care.
Well, if the Colts win the Super Bowl, just like Detroit last year, that'll be the Atlanta's first.
Do the Colts have a better record than the Falcons this year?
Chat. We're gonna make a bet.
That's the same bet. Here's Matt Ryan's getting
same bet again.
Ryan got the best upgrade of anybody in free agency.
Hold on.
You want to do the same bet from last year?
I'm going to tweet this out. Who has a better season? Chat, who has a better season?
I think the Colts have a better season by 2 wins.
Atlanta Falcons?
They're going to be in the playoffs.
Well, the Colts are going to be easily the better team than the Atlanta Falcons. Are you kidding?
Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah. The Colts are going to be a wild card
team. The Colts are
going
to be a wild card team and then lose. That's what's going to happen.
And then the Falcons are going to have the 1st or 2nd pick in the draft.
They're going to pull Jacksonville.
Like everyone's saying Colts, like hardcore Colts.
It's all Elmo. You guys ready to make this bet? Scooter, I'll make this bet with you. Yeah, Elmo.
What do you think? Who do you think wins?
Because I'm choosing the Colts this time. I've learned my lesson. I'm not betting on Atlanta. The heck? You thought?
Sure, Scooter?
Oh, I'm very sure. What the heck? I don't even know why I did that initially. I was like, and I did it initially like.
You're Elmo's favorite customer.
My gosh.
How much money has Scooter given to Elmo's dad, Tom Grossi?
So much. So much.
Goodness.
Everyone
is saying Colts on Twitter as well. Everyone's saying Colts.
Okay,
Easy.
yeah. So don't make the bet. Don't make the bet.
And also some breaking news. The Patriots have officially signed Malcolm Butler. So Malcolm Butler
coming back. All right. Last couple moves left of free agents. Beckham hasn't signed anywhere, has he? Or he's looking at Cleveland? Was the speculation?
Yep.
It's crazy because he literally said, "I'll go back to Cleveland now that Baker's not the QB."
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't say it in those words, but it's like,
Wow.
sure, I'm open to coming back now. Well, what's changed? The QB.
Oh,
That was the reason why he left.
yep.
So
Honey
it's like-
Badger. Go ahead. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Like, what do you think was the actual fallout with OBJ and Baker Mayfield? Like
Because Baker wasn't giving him the ball.
Yeah.
It was just weird. I saw that video, that montage, but I don't know.
It's
Like-
it's called WR1 syndrome. Wide receiver 1 syndrome. He's open on every play and you're not getting him the ball. That's what happens. All right. Honey Badger's available. Where do you think
Cowboys.
he land? That's what a lot of people are saying.
Cowboys. Let's go.
Love to overpay for him.
Please, let's make one splash signing. One, bro. One. Can we have one? We didn't get Za'Darius
No.
Thomas. We didn't
What
get
happened
Za'Darius.
what happened to Lyle Collins?
He went to Miami for a bag
He
for
went
the
to
exact
Cincy.
same amount we were paying him.
No, he
No,
went to
Lyle
Cincy.
went to-
Teron
Oh, yeah,
Armstead went to
Cincy,
Miami.
Cincy.
Terran Armstead went to Miami. Dolphins got a lot better.
Yeah.
Mucho
Cedric
better.
Wilson went to Miami. Can we have Cedric Wilson back now that y'all got Tyreek Hill? Like, what the heck? Y'all don't
Maybe.
need Cedric Wilson
No.
now.
No,
It would be
you're
weird.
going to
Give you a
trade.
seventh-round pick.
No, what's going to happen is you're going to trade probably for Devontae Parker, probably a second-round pick, and then that'll be that.
Stephon Gilmore is available. He's not
Mhm.
been signed yet.
He didn't do much in Carolina last year, did he? I didn't hear his name a ton.
He was-
No,
he
he was
solid. No, but you didn't
Yeah.
hear anything about anything in Carolina.
Yeah, that's
it's like
true.
I was like
just heard
CJ
about-
Henderson. I heard nothing about him. Stephon Gilmore. All I heard was about how much of a mess Carolina is.
Yeah.
And Carolina
After-
apparently has no interest in Baker Mayfield. They might be the ones to trade for Jimmy G.
Well, they've got Sam
Yeah.
Darnold.
Oh, they extended him his fifth-year option, but you know what?
How much?
Matt Rule's
would they
got to,
be paying?
he's in the hot seat.
Sam
Jimmy
Darnold's been in the
G
league for
and-
5 years.
Mm-hmm. It's
He's
his fifth
only-
year next year.
What's
This
This
shocking
is his
is
fifth year?
This is going to be his fifth year, yeah. He's like
That's
25.
crazy.
yeah, he's only 25.
Bro, give us Cedric Wilson. Stop playing right now. Give us this man back.
He's 25 and he's
Uh,
already done.
We'll give you a 7th-round pick. Come on.
Bobby Wagner still available.
Yep.
out
Speaking
there.
of which, Bobby Wagner visited the Rams yesterday, too.
Oh, yeah.
So he could be going there,
Mhm.
So
which would
And
be
then-
hilarious.
if the
That-
Panthers were interested in Garoppolo, they would owe him like $26 million, and then they would also have to pay Sam Darnold $18.8 million.
Nice.
2 sus quarterbacks.
That would be so funny if they were paying over $40 million for Jimmy G and Sam Darnold. I'm sure.
But oh my
Oh,
god.
what? I have 3
Damn.
punishments I haven't even gotten to. Stop the madness.
I'll take it.
Stop the
Keep
madness.
it going.
You know what?
Keep it
Now
going.
you know how me and Tom felt during the season.
I can't.
Donate
That's all I'm
more.
going to say.
We got to reconfigure my punishment.
More. Donate more.
Because now I feel
What
like
do you
I'm
owe
gonna
us?
get everybody
What punishments do you owe
back. I'm
us?
supposed to do a combine thing, which I
Oh,
was
yeah,
going to
which
do
you
last
haven't
weekend,
done.
and then I got
Mhm.
sick again.
Yeah.
I
No
got to shave
excuse.
the Kansas City logo into my chest. That's no big deal.
No.
And
Let's
then I
do
gotta
that.
do the
Why don't you do
Russell
that
Wilson-
right now?
Dance
What?
in the freaking centaur costume, which
Can
I
you
got to
shave
learn
the
to dance.
KC. Shave the KC right now.
This is glorious. Like I'm just.
No,
this,
my
I'm
hair needs to
chilling.
get longer. I need more.
Yeah, we just got demonetized. We
Yep.
just
Uh-huh.
got
It-
demonetized.
Well,
Yeah,
we've
having
been
that
demonetized since day one.
I
Steve.
can't
Don't-
see.
don't consider otherwise.
That's true. That's true.
You're lucky you didn't see that, Elmo. You would have been scarred for life.
It's always something with you, Perna. All right, Jadeveon Clowney, who I
Punish
think will
Tree
be like
or Adam or Scooter, somebody.
Yeah.
No, I've been punished enough on this.
A
dude.
lot of
You know
people.
what? I don't care.
A lot of people are. There has been a lot of movement for Clowney to the Cowboys. Personally, I'm not sure. I don't know. He's up there in
Not
age. and
organization.
years. Yeah, I mean, he played for the Texans. He's known in Texas. A lot of people like Clowney. I don't know. I know we need depth, so we'll see. Since we no
And
longer have
then the
Randy Gregory.
last big name is Jarvis Landry, who and Calais Campbell, but he's a little old. But Jarvis Landry might go back to Cleveland to go play with Deshaun Watson because he also hates Baker Mayfield somehow.
No, I thought he got released because he had requested a trade.
Well, then afterwards, they go and bring in Deshaun Watson. Now he's like, that guy will get me the ball. Maybe. Speculation. But Scooter, would you take Jarvis Landry on the Cowboys? 29 years old.
I don't know. Here's why. We have a guy named Noah Brown. Okay. Do you guys know who Noah Brown is?
No, I don't.
Okay, there's a reason why. Because he's been hidden on the practice squad for a couple years. He hasn't really gotten a chance, and he's a bigger receiver. Okay, we're talking about an X. You put him out there, he can go up and catch the ball. We signed him to a 1-year deal this offseason. I really, truly believe this is his only chance. This is it. Like, this is do or die for Noah Brown, and for a lot of our other receivers, too. It's do or die. So I think we would rather see this do or die than to sign a Jarvis Landry because a lot of our receivers have been waiting.
You want a practice squad guy over Jarvis Landry?
It's not a practice squad guy. It's just someone known for the Cowboys, right? He used to be on the practice squad. He's been on the Cowboys roster for a while. And I just think it's time for not even just Noah Brown. There's other receivers out there who we just have not given enough time to. They don't have enough ball opportunities because Amari Cooper's out there. And Amari Cooper's gone.
Yeah, well, there are going to be plenty of opportunities.
And not to mention the draft too. Like I said, this is one of the most. This is one of the deepest drafts for receivers. So I don't think they're going to bring in Jarvis Landry. I think they're going to either draft a receiver first or second, or we're just going to rock with the guys we got right now.
Excellent segue.
We also got James Washington, by the way. We did sign James Washington.
We should have titled this episode "St. Elmo's Fire." Oh, what were we thinking? What were we thinking?
We could have had some shrimp cocktail at St. Elmo's in Indianapolis.
St. Elmo's Mile High Fire.
Mistakes were made.
Yes.
Mistakes
Excellent segue. Okay, I want to actually put a graphic up here. I got to do this real quick.
We need a soliloquy from Elmo, if I'm being honest.
Yes, we do. We should have had him come prepared with a poem. But he's just sitting here, quiet as all can be. Elmo, how you doing over there, buddy?
Elmo can't see. Elmo has no idea what's going on. Elmo doesn't know what time it is. Elmo doesn't know what we're talking about.
Okay. All right. Apparently Elmo can't hear either. Here is the first round order of the draft in 2022.
Great graphic, guys.
Yeah, thank you, by the way.
I bet.
How many? 2, 3.
I need the Eagles
I think five teams have multiple picks in the first round.
Eagles got 3 first-round picks. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I thought it was
the
like
Packers
17.
have 2, the Eagles have 2, the Giants have 2. Who else has? The Eagles have how many? 3? Yeah, the Eagles have 3. Like, this is like a ridiculous draft. And it's just the Texans have 2. Like, this is insane, the amount of capital that teams possess. Conversely, here, 8 teams do not have a first-round pick.
Yep. Well, they saw what the Rams did. They threw all their first-round picks, and they won a ring, so everyone's going to imitate that.
Right. The Browns, the Rams, the Broncos, happily, the Dolphins, the Raiders, the Colts, the Bears, and the 49ers, none of them have first-round picks. Okay. Which of the teams do you think, first of all, that don't have a first-round pick make the playoffs? And which of the teams do you think that do have multiple first-round picks makes the playoffs?
Name the teams that don't have a pick again.
Browns, Rams, Broncos, Dolphins, Raiders, Colts, Bears, 49ers. Which of those teams make the playoffs next year?
Obviously the Rams. They're the Super Bowl winners.
All of them
I think-
except the Bears.
Yeah, that's possible. That's also possible. too.
That makes about sense. That makes sense to me.
So you're saying the Rams are in? Who
Rams
else?
are in.
Okay.
Broncos. Denver
You
Broncos.
saying the
Broncos are in.
Broncos? Oh, we want to make a bet, Brandon?
You don't think the Broncos will be in the playoffs?
Okay, Jim Mora.
All they added was
Look at all
one
of you.
player.
Bet all of you my team's in the playoffs. Why? Because I got Russell friggin' Wilson.
I don't know.
Your
Chiefs-
stadium just.
Me and Five have a situation of knowing somebody who made weird bets with the Denver Broncos, and it's backfired on him horrifically. So be very careful about that.
Do you
Yeah,
think the
definitely
Dolphins? Do you think the Dolphins make the playoffs?
Ooh, that's a
Right.
tough one. I like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. The
Tough
Raiders.
AFC though.
Elmo thinks the
The
Dolphins.
Raiders.
I don't know about the Raiders. Just
Raiders
because,
should
like,
not
of
have
the
made it
division they're in.
last season.
Well, they made it last season because God
They
willed them
got
there.
better. They got better. They made the playoffs and they got better.
Who'd
This
they get?
got
Devontae
Devontae
Some
Adams.
guy named
Brandon
Devontae Adams.
Jones.
Oh yes, Devontae.
Rock Yassin.
What
Yeah,
team was he
Rocky
on?
Yassin.
What team was Devontae on?
Yeah, where did he come from?
He came from
here's
the
some-
CFL.
Are you confused? Hold on. The Raiders and Cowboys, they went the same amount of time in the playoffs. That should help you.
Demarius Bilbo Baggins.
Is that a real name? Demarius Bilbo.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Jarvis Landry terminated his deal with his agent.
Did you see
bet-
the tweet from Benjamin Albright? Bilbo not securing the Baggins.
That's good.
Oh,
9 out of
That's
10.
pretty good. All right. Colts. Are the Colts gonna make the playoff?
I
Mhm.
think
Yes.
they have a shot.
You think Matty Ice is gonna lead the Colts? I say no on them.
I say
Bears
go-
are definitely not making the
Bears.
playoff.
No, I mean Bears are going to be lucky if Justin Fields isn't killed with how bad their line
Now
is.
here's a tough one. Niners. Do they get to the playoffs with Trey Lance
Mhm.
as their QB?
Possibly.
Elmo, why do you say that?
They're just gonna run it all day. Debo Samuel gonna be there. Elijah Mitchell gonna be there. Trey Lance gonna be there. All day.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they
Are they
did.
gonna
guys.
are
I
they
can't-
gonna beat
can't
the
attest.
Packers in the playoffs again, Elmo?
No.
Why?
because the Packers won't be in the playoffs. That's why.
Go back to the 90s,
That's
Scooter.
That's why.
Who do you hate more, Tom Grossi or Elmo? Rocco, the little pet rock, or Vikings fan?
Rocco's not alive! Trying to steal Elmo's cookies. But
Are you trying to go to Alaska again?
the Vikings steals Darius Smith.
Who's
Cookie?
worse?
Darius Smith. Elmo hates the Vikings more.
Okay.
Elmo
All right,
hates Vikings because the Vikings kill birds. They kill Big Bird. Fly right into the stadium.
I thought
really
Big Bird
did
couldn't
happen.
fly.
Jetpack.
There's a big jetpack, buddy. All right, let me.
Don't fat
I'm
shame
writing.
Big Bird.
I'm writing down the teams that have multiple first round. Oh, the Jets do. Okay.
Oh no, a TikTok by Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh my gosh. Can somebody do a deep fake
have
and put
fun with
Jordan
that.
Mahomes?
Have fun.
Put
with that.
Jordan Mahomes'
No,
face
just
on
give
that
it a
one.
couple months. They'll be doing TikToks together.
They will be.
And that
They
trade.
will
Hey
be.
guys, trade
This is
for
the
Chase
funniest.
Claypool. Trade us like 4 first-round picks, and you can have Chase Claypool, and you can all do the TikToks together.
What? This is the funniest thing. Like, this is actually a storyline in the NFL. The fact that a player is doing TikToks and we're talking about it. That is hilarious.
Well, it was bad a couple years ago. That's when Juju's things came to thing when he was dancing on the logos, and I like.
yeah, I don't. This man is
And
wild.
then he
for
got
dan-
decked
dancing
by
on-
Von Bell.
How do you dance on the Cowboys star and not expect? Like what?
Oh, we about to get a copyright violation. Oh, let's see it. Oh, baby. Oh,
I turned the music off.
There you go.
So
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, there you go, Juju.
Describe what's happening.
He's got moves. He's like,
Just like-
he does a one step.
He's not going hard. Like, if you're
He goes
dancing,
one-
you gotta go ham. He's going like 3 out of 10. 3 out of
Okay,
10.
Well, the problem is he'll get mega views
Mhm.
because
What is this?
That was bad.
Okay.
Deshaun.
What is, don't.
There you go. Hold on. Back. Oh, he's like this. Back. Oh, you
3 out of
cut
10.
it, man. He's like, okay, 3 out of 10. All right, here are the teams that have multiple first-round picks in the next draft. Tell me which one of these is making the playoffs. The Lions,
No.
Whoa.
the Jets,
No.
no,
the Texans,
No.
no.
the Eagles.
No.
Maybe.
They just made
Maybe.
the playoffs.
Maybe.
They just made
Well, to
the
be fair, the
playoffs.
Eagles had a paper soft schedule. That's why
They
made
just
it.
made the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
trusting
They
y'all.
are playing the East this year, so
No.
slim chance.
The
No.
Giants.
No.
Absolutely
Oh.
not. The Giants might be the worst team in the league next year. The
Oh,
Giants.
they're tanking. They're tanking hard. They're tanking. Or so they
Then
say.
you'll be in the same situation 5 years from now.
The
I hope.
Packers.
Yes.
No.
How do you
No,
say?
yeah.
No, I think they miss, and it'll be hilarious.
Can you
Who
imagine
wants to
Aaron
make a bet on the
Rodgers?
Packers?
Aaron Rodgers
Packers, huh?
last
Who wants to make
year.
a bet on the Packers? Elmo, take those odds all day.
Hold on, let me look at the schedule. Let me look at the
There's-
Packers. schedule.
You take a look.
You got the Packers, you got the Bucks, you got the Rams. Those three locked in for the
Bucks and Rams, I can
NFC
easily
playoffs.
see.
Yeah.
Packers, it depends if Aaron Rodgers has something to throw to.
Oh, the
Bet
Packers
against
play
him.
the Cowboys. Okay.
Ooh, y'all might have to get up for that.
another bye week.
Little.
For us. The heck?
The
Eagles.
Chiefs have 2 first-round picks. Do they make the playoffs?
That's tough
Ooh,
because of the division.
Everyone answer before Brandon.
I'm
I say
worried
they-
about their secondary.
Mm,
Not good.
I say they make the playoffs.
And the Packers have an easy schedule, man. What is this?
Mhm.
Welcome to the NFL.
The hardest people y'all play are the Cowboys.
Preston,
the
he's
Rams.
playing Elmo. This is a punishment from
We
Tom.
play the
because he made
Buccaneers.
money.
Mhm. Yeah. Is that your one?
Exactly.
Are you Alabama complaining about playing your one matchup against Auburn? Is that it? Like your one tough, or Ohio State having to play
Who
Michigan
does have
at
the
the end of the
easiest
year?
schedule based
The
off
Cowboys
record?
are in the NFC East. They don't get to talk.
Okay.
I mean, we had like one of the hardest strength of schedules last season.
Tree, did the Chiefs make the playoffs?
If they do, it's going to be as a 6 or a 7.
Elmo?
I say no.
Do the Chiefs make the playoffs? Is that the question?
Yeah.
I
yeah,
say
that's-
no. Their
that's
secondary,
hotter.
losing people, little sus. Hmm.
Saying sus in 2022. What the
Okay.
fuck is wrong with
They-
that?
okay. Scooter.
That was a
Scooter.
bad word.
We
You said
did
a
it.
real bad word.
You said it before
What's
me.
the word of the day.
Scooter, did the Chiefs go to the playoffs?
All that
Yeah.
hair gel getting to your brain.
Chiefs make the playoffs.
We have some takes here that are hotter than the stadium at Mile High. Brandon,
Hey, you s-
I say the Chiefs make the playoffs easy, but I'm always wrong anyways. Brandon,
Yeah,
the
there-
Chiefs
there's
make
a-
the playoffs.
There's two ideas here. One, 4 teams from the AFC West could be in the playoffs because that's how good they might all be. Or only 1 or 2 make it because the AFC West cannibalizes itself. When you have a tough division, they're going to play each other a lot. Maybe everybody splits those series and they can't separate themselves in the AFC altogether. But I did bring up the strength of schedule. Rams, Cardinals have the top 2. Look at Tampa. Tom Brady finally, allegedly, has a tough schedule ahead of him. And your
Ooh.
Cowboys down there at the
Let's
bottom, Scooter.
Go.
Yeah, but that's because those teams play each other. That's why they're
Yeah,
such trash.
it's tank
Yeah.
division, baby.
Look at all those AFC
Let's go.
East
No,
teams.
it's because doesn't it go by like if the team that had the hardest division, like the hardest record, has it easier the next year? Doesn't it go like that? Like they literally do it.
It's
like
supposed to be that way. Like you're supposed to, if you finished in the bottom 2 of your division, you're supposed to play the bottom 2 of another division. But
Yeah,
it
like
don't
that's
always
why
work
I'm
that
pretty
way.
sure the Cowboys are down here because last year we had one of the hardest strength of schedules. That's what I'm trying to say.
But no, it
So
doesn't
this year-
balance it. It's pure
It
luck.
doesn't do that.
No, it's like a rotation because it's like okay, you play the AFC West.
Like I
this year.
know that happens, but I thought I'm not
For the
sure.
Cowboys to have a weak schedule like that, it's kind of unfair. Like they should have a stronger schedule because they did win the division. So
Also,
it should be
last year-
tougher when you win.
Last year's record
it
really
doesn't
doesn't
I think
matter.
it go. I don't
No.
know.
A bunch of these
I gotta
teams
look
are
it
going to
up.
be better.
The only
a
time
bunch
it
of
matters
them
is with the first seed, because the first seed in the NFC plays the first seed in the AFC.
Oh,
That's
it's
why
like
the
a Super
Packers are
Bowl
playing the
matchup.
Titans.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a W. Ryan Tannehill's going to chuck up gifts to the Packers. All right. Is there anything else we want to talk about here before we get to the ticker?
Yes.
I think that Brandon should shave on screen right now.
I can't do a KC logo on the fly. I'm doing
Yeah,
it
sure you can.
backwards. Like that's going to take a little work, man.
Just have
I might have to
spouse come
hire
and do it.
a shaving artist. you know?
Oh, we should go around and say what we want our team to do to close out free agency before. the
Oh,
draft
yes, that's a
starts.
good one.
No
That's a
more
good one.
fires in my stadium.
No, just burn the entire stadium down. Do it for
Hey.
all of us.
But is there
Listen.
anything like the Broncos need though, Perna? Like, what's missing? They just need this.
They could still make a move for a right tackle or theoretically another corner, but they brought in K'Wan Williams from San Francisco. So I think they might be done with the corner position. A tackle, I don't even know who's available, but that would be the one.
Okay.
Okay.
What do the Giants need? 5.
Everything, and they don't need to
Jesus.
spend money on it. They have 10 picks in the draft, and that's how we're going to acquire talent. They don't need to waste money on these high value free agents. They don't need to make any trades. They need to do exactly what they're doing, which is nothing.
You don't think
Well,
they
they-
should be like
they need
shedding
something
bigger
to replace
contracts,
Daniel
like
Jones.
accumulating more picks though? Like just accumulating right now. Get picks. Let go of people with big contracts.
how many more than 10 do you need? Do you need 15 picks? Oh, they're saying Italy just failed to qualify
Yep,
for the
I
World
saw
Cup.
that.
Hey,
Considering
apparecchie.
That 3/5 of this Clickbait Sports is Italian. Y'all should be upset.
I want to load up my pistol
ganoush.
with penne shells and then just fire away. Put the misery out of my existence.
I cannot believe why. How did
Elmo, how do
Italy-
you feel about
Italy is
not
supposed.
making the
That's
playoffs?
like that is like
Dad.
the Cowboys just not making the playoffs every year.
Stop
pretty
punishing
much-
me. Punish tree. Punish tree.
No, don't
You guys
get
gotta-
Tom, what do you want your team to do in free agency?
A wide receiver would be nice. Anybody.
Well,
Literally
Jarvis
anyone.
Landry, he's getting a
Jarvis
new agent,
Landry.
so
So
Yeah,
what
would
if-
Green
what
Bay
He's new
want
agent,
Jarvis
Elmo.
Landry?
What
Would
if
you guys
Kelvin
want a
Benjamin-
Jarvis Landry?
I would love Jarvis Landry.
Kelvin Benjamin, baby. And tell you what, let's also bring in Corey Coleman. I know he got signed by somebody else, maybe him. John Ross, you can always sign.
If
And
he's cheap and takes a 1-year deal, Julio Jones.
no, actually, you should sign Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is a tight end.
I agree. Tree, who should the Steelers sign?
Half tempted to have them sign Baker Mayfield just as a one-up to Cleveland in case they win. But I feel like most of their free agent options, like probably the Honey Badger or somebody like a safety. So I think they're looking at the
Oh.
Honey Badger, maybe bringing back Terrell Edmonds, and I think one more option. I forget who it is.
Okay.
So there's just one more move to really make and then draft him.
Speaking of the Honey Badger, I would love if the Cowboys brought this man in. He would shore up our safeties for years to come. We do have Malik Hooker. We did re-sign J-Ron Curse. I think those
That's a hooker.
are great signings. Like those guys are going to do wonders.
You
for our
wouldn't know,
secondary.
Elmo.
As
It's
far as
something
other people
you,
though,
put on a hook.
Hooker,
you
you Deshaun
drag
Watson
them
should have
across the
called
sprint.
Elmo.
Yeah.
if we can get one person on the line, offensively or defensively, just one person for depth purposes, I'll be happy before we go
Calais
into
Campbell.
before the draft.
If you could overpay for more players, I would love that. If you could lose more players because you overpaid Zeke, that would be my favorite.
I'm so interested to see this James Washington signing. Okay, James Washington, I think, will fill in where CD was filling in potentially, or maybe he can even go to the X and have CD remain where he was. So we'll see. We'll see.
It's even worse for Italy. Guess which team they lost to?
What team?
North Macedonia.
Oh my God!
What?
Is that even a country?
Alexander,
Would
the
that
Great
even show up
President.
on Worldle? By the way, today's Worldle was really
It's like the U.S. losing to Trinidad.
Yeah, North Macedonia. How
Alexander
does
the
that
Great.
They
happen?
lost 1-0. Italy had 32 shots, 5 on target. North Macedonia had 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 went in, and that's
Can
why
you
Italy's
guys-
out of the playoffs. They had a goal like in extra time by Alexander Tchaikovsky.
Whoa.
Did Ben Simmons become a forward on Italy?
North
happened?
Macedonia gained its independence in 1991 as a successor state of Yugoslavia.
Wow.
Thanks,
guys.
Soviet Union.
The more you know.
Peyton Manning is on Instagram now, just so
And he
everybody
just
knows.
put
head.
one picture. He must be getting traded. He just only has one
He
picture.
erased all of his Broncos-related posts.
Yep.
What happened?
All
Did
right.
this man get hacked by a crypto?
this is
NFT, crypto.
He just joined. He just joined
Oh,
Instagram.
he's been
now.
verified, unlike
Oh.
any of us.
Snap. The
On-
heck? I am verified. The heck?
Oh yeah,
This is
you're
his
the only
first-
one that's verified.
Venture into social media.
I think Tree could qualify for verification, but he doesn't want to. He would lose his
Terrified.
authenticity.
Terrified.
It's not that.
Coming
It's probably
at my
like I don't know
face.
if I have like a reference for it.
All right, it's time to do the countdown.
Yeah.
It's time to count
My
the
name's
money.
Tree.
Count the money. Count the money.
God, please, somebody pay Tree $500 because that
No,
$400
don't.
might be what it takes.
You won't count in the Elmo voice.
Elmo, do the rap.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. Elmo counting everything in the store. But he can't because of inflation. And now I gotta go on vacation. No more Elmo.
Bravo, Elmo.
That was a
Very
pop.
good.
Bravo.
That
Thanks.
was a pop.
That was some
Very
very
good.
on rapping.
Tree, how much money did you get?
334.12. So I did not win, and I'm very.
Oh, Elmo didn't
Wow.
win. 254.32.
And
I
that's the
got-
happiest I heard you all day, Elmo.
I did beat Tree.
Good.
370.50. Ooh, this is one of the closest ones
The
yet.
heck is this? I got 471.97.
Oh,
There you
What the heck is this?
There you go.
Brandon? Brandon,
is
how much
most-
did you have,
Did
Brandon?
we employ a salary cap? This is the most parity we've ever had.
Brandon?
$709.
Look at you make that money, man. I'll pay for a new
running
pair of
into
diapers in this
Will
world.
Dickey's proud.
I am behind on
Another
punishments,
punishment.
and I was gonna get one of them banged out, and I got sick again, and now I feel like I'm letting everybody down. So just know it's gonna take a while. Just stack them
I
up.
know
and
what you
put them
need to
next
do.
Season.
I think I know what you need to do. You need
What?
to recap or depict how the fire at Mile High Stadium started.
No, see what I was gonna say is he needs to buy
That's
a
good.
replica, like a replica of Mile High Stadium, and then burn it in his barbecue.
That could
Like,
work too.
just- And film it.
Okay,
Mhm.
that
I
one I,
like
could
it.
bang out probably and have it ready for next week.
He's looking
That's
at the
good.
one, the little
That's
replica
content.
there.
That's
There you
content
go.
for you
That.
too.
Okay, you're not burning your. Okay, go
This-
get a cheap replica of Mile High Stadium and go burn it in your freaking
This is
barbecue.
good. That's
There
a
we
good
go.
one.
That could work.
There you go.
I
And
like
you
it.
have to
Elmo, how do
cry
feel
as you
about
do
the
it.
punishment?
You have to cry as you
This
do
is
it.
just
And
another
then
one of the
You gave the
like
thumbs
Tom
up. I will
Brady.
give the thumbs up. So you know
I
what?
also
I think we're set.
think that you should have to buy a Drew Lock jersey and burn that as well at the same time.
I'll
I
say
think
we
you should be
didn't start
wearing
the
a Tyreek Hill jersey.
Oh, gross.
Ooh. No. All right.
He
He's got to
can't hurt
commit
me.
art. I think you have to go find a playground and set that on fire. And just-
No.
Let the people know about this baseball. Is this thing still happening?
Yes.
What's going on?
So I can't. Oh, hold on. I'll show you. I'll give you all a little sneak peek of what I've been doing here. Hold on.
Baseball is back, though, by the way. So
Application
it is
window.
coming back. It's been saved.
Uh,
But we're still taking on these minor leaguers.
on,
The heck
I
you
got
thought this was.
I got.
And we're gonna win.
That.
Look. I can pinch run. That's all I can do. So
Share screen. Screen 2.
460.
No.
4-6.
Where's the other one?
Don't.
Oh, Chrome is okay. I can't share my screen. But anyways, I threw today. I threw a little bullpen session today. It's up on Instagram. I'm getting there. The arm strength is getting there. So I might be decent. We might go train with some people. We might go get some extra practice in here. So anyways, that's coming up June 1st. It's confirmed we are playing the Sock Puppets in North Carolina, and then the Disco Turkeys on June 3rd. It'll be open to the public as well. So
That's
more
a good
announcements are
future
coming with that.
punishment.
That
Having
you would
to
have
dress
to.
as a Raiders fan, like that's pretty complicated.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
have
mean,
to
it
be
depends
like
what type of
yeah.
Raiders fan you're looking for. Are you looking like
Yeah.
Darth Vader or something like that?
Yeah,
Crazy
one of the
skull
black
guys.
holes. Yeah,
All
the
right.
tires with the spikes on them. Okay, so next week Brandon's gonna shore up his punishments, or else.
I'll get one for sure by next week.
Ooh,
Okay.
some big news. The Giants are seemingly open to trading one of their first round picks. So it's very
They
possible.
better not
you
do
could be
that.
trading them.
They better not do that. Like, if you're not gonna do anything, you gotta do it in the draft. Stop it. Stop. What is it? Who's trying to get a late super chat? Here.
I don't
All right,
know.
can we just end the show? I mean,
Oh yeah, that's on me.
What?
Elmo